Hey now. Hey now, hey now, hey now. Hey now, we're live. Okay. Oh, did I ever? Oh, I didn't. I recorded the video and I didn't upload it. Let me do that real quick. It's a good thing I have more bandwidth than I used to. It makes doing this a lot less painful. This track always made me think of Wolfenstein for some reason. Let's get the word out. Hey, Wayne. Taste the biscuit. I don't know. Where's that biscuit been? I don't know, Wayne. What kind of biscuit we talking about? And that honey sauce? Okay. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. I'm down with it. We had some of those at Thanksgiving, biscuits and like some kind of... Well, the honey was like baked into the biscuit. It was really good, actually. Man, Facebook, stop wilding out. Oh, I forgot to switch controllers because this is a Sega Saturn game. Let me just unplug that. Hopefully I don't have to like redo the whole setup. It's no big deal if I do, but let me just plug this in. I wasn't even thinking about it being Saturn. No, I was thinking about it being Saturn and then I was going to play a Saturn game, but I wasn't even thinking about the controller issue. Whoa. So are you eating biscuits? Like what's going on over there? I had a spaghetti with clams today. That was nice. It's a funny thing. I wanted to talk about this game though. But... Yeah, what kind of issues? I saw that you had mentioned that. I mean, I don't know if there's such a thing. Oh, I love this song. Oh, I fucked up the webcam. Hold on. When I plugged in the controller, it fucked up the webcam. Sometimes that happens. I can fix that real quick. There we go. I don't know if such a thing like that exists. That differs state to state, you know. But this is the boss battle music from CastleVania on Nintendo 64. Underrated game. You guys will see when I play it. It's a pretty good game. It's not like amazing or nothing, but it's pretty good. New windows, siding is some rot, roof got moss on it, and landscaping. Man, that's like really minor stuff, yeah. I mean, landscaping, I mean, you could do that, right? Or do you just not have the equipment? Maybe you could find some local kids to help you out with that, right? Throw them a couple bucks. Yeah, what up, Gray? There was nothing fundamentally wrong with CastleVania 64. It was just, you don't have equipment, yeah. Yo, they got rental places for that kind of stuff, like lawnmowers and shit. I don't know if it's available in your area, but hey, Alice. Castlevania 64 was good. It wasn't great. Don't get it twisted. But it was a good game. And everybody kind of liked it. Like, nobody was saying shit about how bad it was until later. And I'll tell you the exact moment that everybody started to get, like, treated, like, kind of sus, right? Was when Legacy of Darkness dropped. Because originally they said Castlevania 2. That's what the game was going to be called, Castlevania 2. Everybody's like, cool, yeah, you know, the last one was pretty good. Maybe this one will be better, right? And then they said it's Castlevania Special Edition, and that's when everybody got pissed off. Because they're like, wait a minute. You are putting all the cut content back into the game and then selling it again for $60? Fuck you. And I agree with that. That's a shitty move on Konami's part. But history has twisted it into both games are terrible, Castlevania on N64 is garbage, and fuck you, you know, and that's not the case. But anyway, we'll talk about that more when I get to it. It's the next game, that's why you're hearing the soundtrack. I wanted to talk about Nocturne in the Moonlight. I wanted to talk about the game we're playing. It's fucking weird. I didn't know what to expect, because I had never played the Saturn version, and it was always sort of in the back of my head that I would like to try the Saturn version out. By the way, Alice, you down for Sopranos later? Because I got that all set up. And anybody else that wants to join, of course, can watch Sopranos with us. You know, I knew the Saturn version was out there. I knew it was not considered to be a great port. Despite the fact that it has extra content. We've already seen the 2 new areas. Of course, there's the inverse version. And one of the areas I wasn't able to fully explore, you clearly need to have the ability to turn into a bat to explore that fully. They're pretty small areas. You can play as Richter without having to beat the game. You can play as Maria, which was not in the PlayStation version at all. Yeah, you know, and I'm playing the translated version. But I'll tell you what was weird for me, experiencing the Saturn version for the first time. Because I didn't think to really, yeah, we got to do it, until I saw Zophar playing it. And I was like, I think I'm going to add the Saturn version separately to my list. Because Zophar never played Castlevania Symphony of the Night before. And, oh no, what did you do that you don't recommend others doing? And his first experience with it was the Saturn version. And I told him, I said, you know, it's not the version you want to start with. And he's like, really? Yeah, people have been saying that. And I was like, yeah, you want to start with the PlayStation version. I've never even played this version. And I know this game like the back of my hand. And that's where the issue is. You beat a level of Cybermar? Oh yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Nipple stock therapy? Oh, nipple shock therapy. Wayne, where is your brain today? What is going on? I think you need to get laid, son. No, but all right, fair. So... Yeah, what up, Paulie? So here's the thing. Where did you learn to fly? So for me, what was weird about playing the Saturn version for the first time, I'll tell you what struck me as bad. For this being like a quote-unquote infamously bad port. It wasn't that the graphics are worse. I noticed that right away. The graphics for the Sega Saturn version are noticeably worse than yeah, you did get, yeah, you got last time, so alright. The graphics are noticeably worse on Saturn than they are on PlayStation, which is a shame. It wasn't that. It wasn't the slowdown. It's there. It was there in PlayStation. It's there in Saturn. It's worse on the Saturn. That's just part of gaming in 2D. On systems that were designed to play 3D games. It's not the loading times, which are considerably worse. But that's not a big deal. It's not even the nightmare of having to look at the map by pausing it. And it takes a while for that pause menu to come up because of those loading times. And then having to press L to bring up the map. That's different. You can't just press select because there's no select button. And it seems to me that the Saturn pad has more than enough buttons to be having a map button, but whatever. It's not that either. It's not that. What struck me as weird is the enemy patterns are fucking fucked up. If you never played the game before, if this is your first Castlevania Symphony of the Night experience, you're never going to know that the enemy patterns are fucked up. You're never going to know that because you're going to be like, well, that's the way they move, right? Symphony of the Night is one of those few games that I would say that I know inside and out like the back of my hand. There are a few games that I could say I know like the back of my hand. I know almost everything there is to know about Symphony of the Night for PlayStation. I know the mechanics. I know how everything works. I still learn new things when I play it because I'm always trying to challenge myself to play it in different ways. The fact that I was able to beat it with no weapons, no armor, no items equipped at all is only because I know how the game works. And part of that is knowing the way that enemies move. And in the Saturn version, they do not move the way they should. And last week, we actually raided Zofar, and I said to him, wow, I'm playing the Saturn version, and the thing that's striking me is that the enemy patterns are fucked. And he said, you're right, because since his streams where he's played Saturn Symphony of the Night, which was his first experience of Symphony of the Night, he's replayed the game on Castlevania Requiem, which is for PS4, and it's like Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night, and it's the PlayStation version, and he has said, yes, that is so much better, and you're right about the enemy patterns. They don't make sense on Sega. It's weird. Yeah, Symphony of the Night is... Here's the thing, right? We talk about, how many Metroidvanias come out every year now? So many, right? Is Symphony of the Night the first game in that style? Hell no. You guys have seen me play older games. Metroid was the first game in that style. Yes, they say Metroidvania because there's the Castlevania aspect of it as well. But let's be real. I'm not talking about games that feel like a mixture of Castlevania and Metroid. I'm talking about games like Castlevania and Metroid. People didn't call Symphony of the Night Metroidvania because it was a mixture of the two games. They called it that because it was like Metroid and it was Castlevania. And that sort of thing is just something that Metroid popularized, maybe not invented, but popularized. But it and we talked about this, how come there weren't a million clones on PS1 and Saturn and everything? How come we had to wait for Game Boy Advance for more Castlevanias in that style? How come a lot of people weren't straight up copying Symphony of the Night like they are now and improving upon it and coming up with all this new shit? How come we didn't have, Alice with the watch streak, let's go, 40 stream streak, yay! How come we didn't have games like Hollow Knight and such on PS1 or PS2? It's... And there's a lot of reasons. One of them is what Alice just said. Sony was blocking 2D games, but it's still weird that, because that's just one system. That's just PlayStation. N64 didn't have, PS2 didn't have, Xbox didn't have. It wasn't until indie games started becoming popular that we saw a lot of Metroidvanias. And even now, almost all of the Metroidvanias that come out that are not a Castlevania or a Metroid are indie games. AAA developers just won't make that type of game. Sometimes they will. Strider, right? Capcom did it. But it's few and far between. They really are. And all the best ones are indie games. All the best ones are indie games. So... the reason I'm bringing this up is every time a really good one comes out, everybody says it's like Symphony of the Night. Even though it took a while for it to start happening, everybody copies Symphony of the Night. Some of these games are better than Symphony of the Night. Some of the Castlevania games that came out are better than Symphony of the Night. That doesn't diminish that Symphony of the Night is fucking important, right? Because... you said, why weren't we copying Symphony? Why weren't we copying Super Metroid? Why did it take Konami to do that? Right? There wasn't another Super Metroid until Game Boy Advance. 3 or 4 years after Symphony of the Night. So it's weird that it seems that game publishers and game studios are saying, you don't want games like Symphony of the Night. And we're pushing back and saying we're proving that we do want games like Symphony of the Night. We do want games like Super Metroid. And now it's like one of the most popular types of games out there. You know, these games are really, really important to us. I grew up playing them, and for me, like, you guys know how much I love certain aspects of certain games. You guys know I love to play all sorts of games. I love fighting games. I love first-person shooters. I love RPGs. But the one thing that I love is any game that lets you look around and explore and discover new things. And that's, to me, the whole thing about... That's what makes Metroid special. That's what makes CastleVania special. And we wouldn't have games like Ori or Hollow Knight or the new Monster Boy or any of these other games that I've played, like Blasphemous. You know, we wouldn't have all this shit. But we also wouldn't have it if people didn't love these games growing up, because the game studios were not giving us more of it. They were only on handhelds. That's where you had a bunch of Castlevanias and Metroids and Mega Man Zeros. You know? Yeah, Zelda hits different, but yeah, it's the exploration is like the best part of it. You know, like, let's see what's over here. You know, games like Skyrim, you could just go from location to location, just follow the compass and go where you need to go. Is that fun? Absolutely. It is so fun. But I love going off the beaten path and seeing what's out there. You know what I mean? That's fun too. You know, I'm not diminishing A to B gaming at all, but I love being able to do it. So, yeah. That's like kind of like more of my thoughts on Symphony and why it's important, and that's why I played it so many times, because we didn't have many other games like that. I just replay Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night over and over again. And so when you know a game that well, you can tell when a port is really fucking off. And the Saturn port of this is really fucking off, because the flea men don't jump when they're supposed to, and the enemies are attacking before they're loaded onto the screen, and the boss patterns are weird, and it's like, what is going on? In a way, it's exciting, because I'm playing a version of it that I've never played, but it feels like somebody tried to remake it at home. That's what it feels like. Somebody tried to remake it at home. Alice, are you excited for GTA 6? I gotta be honest, I watched the trailer. I thought the graphics were very impressive. I don't give a shit about the game. I was enjoying listening to Tom Petty. You know what I mean? They always make those GTA games look so fucking cool, and then you play them and it's like, yeah, it's pretty much the same game we've had for a while, you know. Aria of Sorrow is one of my favorites. I actually think Aria is better than Symphony. There's a bunch of them that I think are better than Symphony, but none of them are more important than Symphony. Anyway, let's get this started. Yeet! We gotta go out. Oh. Can't hide the aroma of flowers. You can with shit. Yeah. Fire! Yeah. Oh, fire!
That's exactly what she said. It's something about her ass. Yeah, I get the feeling, though, she's very lonely. She kept talking about her ass.
What the hell? You beat me. But now you're going to have to take on the desert route to get the water. Oh, I'm dead as shit. My home planet needs me. Goodbye. Let's go down to my pond. I'll teach you the nature of getting quacked out. Fuma's alternate color is fucking whack. He looks like a fucking punk rock banana. Please enter box. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Come on, are you an ass? You think you could prevent me? You can't stop me. I can't be stopped. Oh, I could be stopped by that, though. Oh, punish me! I got a knife! Oh, I'm a naughty abomination. Hey, now. You know what's interesting? We're going to find out if the controller works, because I hot-swapped controllers after I had it up. It's no big deal if it doesn't. I can fix that. And it's interesting, because, like, important games like this are usually copied. Like Super Mario Brothers is another like cultural touchstone, a really important game. That's working no problem. That got copied, right? Skyrim. Everybody copies Skyrim, right? And I don't mean like copy in a negative way, by the way. I mean it like everybody tries to do that, but possibly better. Why do I have 2 saves? Well, obviously we want this one. I don't... Oh, you know what? Because I selected something different at one point. At this save point. But yeah, I watched it and I was like, to me the most exciting thing about the trailer was that they were using Tom Petty, and I really, you know, I'm a big Tom Petty fan. What am I on? Oh, I'm on this knife that wasn't in the original PlayStation game. That's the most exciting thing about the the Saturn version, is getting to dick around with new weapons, especially since this one is really overpowered. Because first of all, it's a dagger. Daggers attack quickly, as you can see. But also, you can do this, and you have invincibility frames when you're doing that. All right, so yeah, I'm in the garden. Let's look at this. I gotta look at the map. So it looks like the majority of the garden, like whatever's above me, I can't access because I can't fly. What's up, CastleVania? Yo, what's up, Zelda, man? So yeah, I really don't... See? In iframes. Oh, really? It looks like a lot of this is, locked behind the fact that I... Also, I can't go down in the water yet, so... It's interesting to see new enemies and stuff, like the skeleton breeder, right? It's like jazzy vampire hunter. Oh! Was there another enemy over here? Wait, can I can get that, right? Ugh. See, I don't even have double jump yet. Can I? Oh, you can't do that in midair. Alright, never mind. I know these gargoyles are worth way more experience than they should be. Yeah, I'm wondering that too. I'm wondering... I mean, this was a... here's the thing, though. It's a fan translation, so if I see Tolkien references, it's a possibility that they were put in there because they were in the PlayStation version, right? Like Fist of Tolkis, Ring of Varda, Chrysogram, you know, those sorts of things. Mormeagle, you know. I don't know if there were any additional ones, though. That's what's interesting about it. Where'd I wind up? Oh, entrance. All right, yeah. I don't need to look at the map. Well, actually, yeah, let me look at the map. I need to look at the map because I think I want to go back through the caves again, right? Well, actually, no. Let's do the chapel now. Not having quick access to the map is annoying, but let's go to the chapel since it's nearby. Like this new cape that replaces the Twilight Cloak is... And you know why the Twilight Cloak isn't in this game. Because it would look like shit on the Saturn. Because the whole conceit of using the Twilight Cloak was that it was semi-transparent. And for whatever reason, the Saturn does not do transparent effects all that well. It usually wind up with dithering. Oh my god, these enemy patterns are cheeks. Woo! Oh, it's definitely baller. I like that they made something cool and unique looking. If you could, because I gotta be honest with you, the Twilight Cloak, I don't really like it. I use it because it has good stats. I don't think it looks cool though. Once you get over the transparent effect, you're like over it. This is way more striking. Oh, I missed. Misty's... Oh, poisoned. Ugh. This is where we need to be. Oh my god, am I gonna make it? Oh my god, what? Hold on, make that make sense. The Holy Loader looks weird too. A lot of the fire effects are actually pretty cool in the Sega version, but oh wait, that's a save point. Bro, why am I still poisoned? Oh, okay. The thing is the jumping feels a little off, right? Oh my god. That reference, though. How am I still poisoned, bro? Oh, here's Maria. So, we meet again, Alucard. It seems so. As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember. This castle is a creature of chaos. It takes many incarnations. So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well. I'll do my best. Good luck. She's the one that wants the cheeks clap. Well, there was a CastleVania game. I won't say which, because we haven't done it yet. Well, we've done it, but we haven't done it in this series yet. Where the last boss is Chaos, so yeah. Alright, Royal Chapel, let's go. No. What am I doing wrong? Overwrite current save. Yes, I was pressing the wrong button. Okay. Very few CastleVania games, the last boss is not Dracula. There's one where it's Chaos. Oh! There's another one where the last boss is called Menace. And there's two of them where you fight Satan at the end. Which is pretty boss, to be honest. Watch out. Yeah, the fire effects are the one graphic effect that I think is better on Sega. Oh yeah, that's right. There's one where Death is the last boss. That's true. Hey, Peach Guy, how's it going? Oh. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That doesn't even use a lot of magic. Oh, God. Menace was one of... Yeah, not the greatest last boss, but it was a great game still. Alright. Oh! I was trying to be so careful. I didn't even see his eyes glow. Watch out. God, the death animations are so bad. Alright. Joel Steele. That didn't do it, really? That did it. Though it was supposed to be a whole bunch of demons together, you know? That's the Colosseum. No need to go there. We can't go into the Colosseum that way anyway. Alright, time to fight Medusa, right? Not Medusa, what do you call it? Oh no, this is... Why did it load the song? I thought it was the Hippogriff for a second. I'm like, wait, that's further up. I know this room has a different song, but that was some weird shit. It, like, loaded the song again. Oh! Nah, fam. Got him. Alright. Dude, really? Watch this. Really? Dickhead. That guy is a head of shit. How dare you, you head of shit. Oh, wrong way. This is... Wait. Is this the Colosseum? What was that other way, then? Hold on, let me go back. That might just be a save point or something. all rocks. That's not even... Wait, this connects to all rocks? See, I'm tripping because I don't have access to the map so easily. No, it's Coliseum. Got the Night Shield, though. The other one's all rocks. And whoa, didn't mean to do that. Let me equip that. The other one must be all rocks then, right? Sometimes I forget that all rocks connects to the chapel. I thought that was the Coliseum. The other one must be all rocks. Wait, hold on, let me get this guy. Really? Oh, really? Dead meat, sucker. It's one of my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. It just like it almost like loads a new area. The Saturn has like crappy architecture. It's got a lot of RAM, which you'd think would be better for a game like this, but they clearly didn't know what they were doing when they programmed this game. Yeah, I mean it's an emotional. Really? What is he doing? I have never seen them do that before. Hold on. Yeah, Dead Poets. What a great movie, though. Saturn was sort of like PS3 of its time, right? Where it's like this great system that can do so much, and it was a bitch to program for. Oh, okay, my bad. The jumping in this feels so weird. Oh, you could have watched it with us last night. You know, everybody's always welcome to movie nights or when I show TV shows and after CastleVania on Sundays, because we're gonna be doing the Sopranos after stream. I can't bring up the map so easily. I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. Dude, the sword lady looks weird. Why does she look so weird? Got her. Oh! I just respawned her. Oh, I just got a weird bean? I don't think I've ever... Wait, is that new? I don't think I've seen that one before. Wait, oh, weird bean. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I just said that, Peach. We don't need you to explain it, but it was a 2D powerhouse. But this is a 2D game that looks and plays like shit on the Saturn compared to the PlayStation. Wow, that swings fast for a long sword. I don't think I've ever seen the weird bit. It might just be a rare drop that I'm not used to seeing. I'm gonna use it. It's got a cool special. Life max up. Power potion. Here's our silver plate. I'll take a look here. See, I did miss a spot. Look at that. I'll have to go down and get that. That's a little better than the Mirror Cures. The Saturn was a 2D powerhouse, but how many really great 2D games can you mention? You know? That weren't fighting games. You know. Especially, it's weird. It was all the skill of the devs. Because, whoa, okay, I should have fallen down there. Oh. The birds are behaving strangely. Alright, got him. Got him, okay. Alright, I have to check. Alright, we got it. I mean, we're going to come back in this direction to get one of the rings anyway. The Jaguar may have been ass, but the Tempest 3000 was pretty great, you know? Ooh, do not want that. That should be the Hippogriff. Nope, not yet. I'm tripping. Oh. I mean, look, Wayne. Look. Jaguar Doom was good compared to some other ports that were worse. You know what I mean? I mean, if you were gonna play Doom on a console in the 90s, you're playing it on PlayStation, right? PlayStation Doom was a tits. Love that I was able to play PlayStation Doom on PC. Sounds weird, but it had unique features. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, now I gotta wait for it to land. This is one of the easiest bosses, though. Interesting. Didn't stick around. Dude, it keeps flying around. What the fuck? There we go. The eggs are still... Why didn't the eggs despawn? Impressive. You're very strong. What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that. You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont? Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but... He disappeared about a year ago. And I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know. As you wish, my lady. Thank you. So you do know how to be a gentleman. I wonder if you fight her in this version. Because you fight her in the PlayStation Portable version, which is, you know, weird. Because you don't fight her in PS1. And I was wondering if that was something that came over from Saturn or not. Oh. Hey, Drake. Yeah. Old school, right? Save point, okay. Gotta love that old school 8-bit style sprite. I think that's partially because they wanted the player to recognize Trevor. Oh. I'm telling you, he jumps differently in this version. Get out of here. You don't know what it is that's different unless you pick up the controller and experience it. The jumping is weird. Alright, here's my cutlass. This should be Castle Center. There's my double jump right up there. Oh no, 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 I refuse. No, no, no. This is weird because I'm jumping like crazy and the Flea Riders haven't shown up. So they're programmed differently as well. Usually by jumping excessively you can get them to show up. The a la carte teabag. Oh! That's fine, that's fine. No! Oh, stop it. Will there be a farming... No, no, I'm not going to do that. If it shows up, it shows up. We did that once. I am curious as to whether or not it's called Chrysogrim in this version. But other than that, I'm not planning on going crazy like that. Enemy patterns, bro. Here we go. There's my leap stone. Turkey. Jive turkey. Honestly, I probably shouldn't go too crazy with 100% map completion in this. Because we did that, you know, in PlayStation. But I probably will anyway, because that's how I am with Metroidvanias. Oh, I gotta be up there. I mean, like I said, if it drops, it drops. That's fantastic. I probably should have waited until I had the Ring of Arcana at least to make it appear. But... oh, now I can do this, right? Okay. Okay, this should be a warp. Well, I guess I do want to go through the warp, actually, don't I? Because the rest of it's clock tower, and I don't want to do that yet. Now to see where I am, I gotta pause it, press L. Okay, I'm in the garden. No. We want to go to the library. Yeah, I mean, I got this Werebane, and I was using a dagger before that was pretty wild. Okay, that's the entrance. That bringing up the map like that is so the opposite of fun. Oh, bingo, outer wall. All right. Bitch, they're wild. Dracula doesn't even read, he just has the library to look smart? Shit. He should read. What else he got to do with hundreds and hundreds of years of life? Oh, his fan translation's a little... this guy's called Duran instead of Dulahan. Whatever, right? God, the ectoplasm's... ball in a cup. Well, that's for when he gets bored with Bone Storm. Buy me Bone Storm or go to hell. Is it me or the Unes don't even have a death animation? Like, a lot of the death animations are really toned down for Saturn, but I think... oh, watch. It just disappears. There's not even like a fade out. I keep hitting the wrong button. That's why I created a new save. No, they just dithered. They could look worse, but... it's more their patterns that are off. The enemy patterns are weird. Especially these guys, the Flea Men. Oh my god, what's that weapon? Takemitsu? That's not new, okay. Stone mask. You push this. Topaz. Oh, there's my holy rod. All right. Yeah, I never played Mega Man 8 on There's the wrong button, didn't I? On Saturn, so I couldn't comment on that. I've only played on PlayStation. But look at Mega Man X3 on Saturn. Look how bad that is. It's, they said, you know, like, technically speaking... You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. It's weaker, but... It's got the burst and the area of effect, so... Like, the Saturn had more potential for 2D gaming than... But the reality of it was usually that that potential was squandered. X4 is decent, yeah. But X3... Oh! You're dead. No, well, I'm gonna need it soon, so I might as well grab it now. Takemitsu, Onyx, and Frankfurter. Okay. We'll have to come back when I have the, mist. I should have done the Colosseum before I came back here, actually. Oh, that wow, yeah. Totally. Excuse me. Baking soda. Squeeze me. Yeah, I guess I should have done Colosseum first, but... Well, we'll go to Ulrox now, since I have the clock and all that. This is wrong, isn't it? Where am I? Yeah. I was going towards the librarian. Hey, what are all these flea men doing in my pool? Okay. Them out now. I gotta relax. I got stress, okay? Oh my god, the patterns. Alright, whatever. I ain't gotta deal with you. No, I need it. For fiber. I got problems. Yeah, the succubus could stay though. Come here, honey. Wait. Show me that thing about my mom. That means I'm all messed up. Oh. Holy Rod seems a little nerfed. Wait, hold on. Did I ever get this? Yes. But I know I didn't get this. Garnet. Because she's better than you. Really? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, what? Fuck out of here. Hey, check it out! It's a piece of tail! Oh god, get out of my neighborhood. It's always something with you. You think it's a hot broad, and then it's a dinosaur. Nah. Bum 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 bum. Schmack. Schmack. Get out of my face. Get out of my face, boy. Not my proudest fat, but one of my best. I don't know how I got Dark Metamorphosis. That was quite accidental. Get out of here. Alright, well, the side that I want to be open is not open. It'll open eventually. Just do this for now. Oh, hello. Bro. It's the cock room. There's the a la carte shield. Heart max up. A la carte. Sword and mail. Don't want to use any of that. Here we go. Life max up. You will hang out with Wayne. Oh. Wait, I can do that? I don't even understand how I did it. Oh, what? I figured out a way to cancel backdash into attack. Because normally if you try to backdash attack, it won't work. See, look. Backdash attack. Like I'm mashing attack. Oh, that's not the right button. Hold on. Oh my god. It actually works. That doesn't work in most versions. That's the engine being different. Yeah, so I can... Oh, it's not easy to do. But I can... Yeah. It's not going to have that many applications, to be honest. I just think it's cool to do something... Oh my god, that didn't hit him? Bro, Holy Rod nerfed. What the fuck? There we go. Damn poltergeist. Shitting on my yard. Get out of here! Cheese, onyx, broadsword. A slapdash, backdash attack. That has to be done fast. I swear they kept putting that shit in just because they thought it was funny to have Amy Sedaris say that shit. Why can't I soul steal? There we go. Alright, so let me see what this. But yeah, they were right to do it. So is this Holy Chapel then? No, this is Coliseum. I'll come back. I want to do that, but might as well finish out all Rock since I'm here. Well, I looked into it, and apparently the reason that they kept wanting her to do it is because she hated it, and they were having some fun with her. They kept making her do it just to kind of piss her off. Which I can get behind that kind of trolling, right? It's like when the actors on MASH were being really, annoying to the writers. They would, do winter episodes that would force them to wear, like, heavy coats and shit, but it was actually, like, really hot. So they had to act cold when they were hot and wear all this heavy stuff. Level up. like, oh, you got suggestions? We got winter episodes. Oh, I actually can't do this yet, but I can open up the warp. Yeah, I got to Coliseum first. But that's right, I want to come up here to open up the warp. And we can get up here without having to worry about the clock room. Oh. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Now we'll do Coliseum. Coliseum time. Whoa. Oh my god, the hitbox on the I might as well not even use a Holy Rod. The hitbox is like way different. The only reason I use Holy Rod is because of the good hitbox. I'm just gonna use the weird thing then. Yeah, it's a great track. Even that seems weird. Why did I have to duck to hit that brazier? Bro. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, really? Where you going? Really? I hit it once. Oh my god. Oh. It's right there. Dude, why can't I hit it? I know I can't get in there yet, but I should be able to open it. Alright. Excuse me. All the weapons hitboxes seem off now. I wish I had an axe or so. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Alright. You have to be in the exact right pixel. Does that work? Dude, he just jumped through the wall. Oh my god, the Blade Masters don't respect walls. I'd like to hear that. Ba-da-ba-ba. Are you like a big Michael Jackson fan? I mean of his music, not of him as a person. Look at that! That is bad programming. I love this part of the song. Too bad it's going to be interrupted by boss music right now, but this part with the horns. Ba-da-ba. I gotta let this part play. I can't interrupt it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, let's go. Total. Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle. This does shred enemies pretty quickly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Watch out. Shoryuken? No. Alright, we got it. Helicopter into the Coliseum music. It'd be real like that. I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle. Oh, the slowdown. Alright. I can't bitch too much. It's slow down. That slows down on PlayStation as well. Alright, don't hit the button. Alright. Now, what button is going to be missed? Not. Okay, X is missed. All right. Why do you have to hit those low? What the fuck? I can't believe that. Look at that. You have to hit them low in the Saturn version. That's wild. Damn, the song was just starting to jam. How many meat spins can you get to in each loop of this song? You wanna go down low? Oh, that's unfortunate. What is that, like the crappy version of Towley? You wanna get down low? I'm gonna get down low. 54 meat spins down. You're not gonna drop a ring, so. Oh my god, that death animation is so ganky. It got ganked. Give me my heart. Oh, I need my holy water back. Come on, I know I can make that. I. Ba-da-ba-ba. At least their hitbox is the same. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Let me take this down. Bow, bow. Ba-da-ba. I want to get the blood cloak. All right. No. We keep our Snow White cape here. The Twilight cloak, or whatever the hell it's called. It's not called Twilight. It's Gleaming something. No! This guy's a fool. Nah, fool, we... Oh, really? Oh! I was trying to soul steal that whole time. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. No. Oh! Oh, hell no! There we go, we got... Oh! No, you a bitch, son. He a bitch. He went through the wall. Sake. Let's see if anybody knows a little bit of Japanese. What does sake mean? What is sake? Does anybody know? Oh, God. Wait, I should have been doing that. Yeah, I'm usually better with the holy water than that, but that was pretty good. Rice vodka? No. Alice is correct. Sake just means alcohol. Outside of Japan, it has come to be synonymous with rice wine, which in Japan they call Nipponshu, which just means Japanese wine. He can't even hit me, really? What is this? Oh, rapier? I don't need that. Got him, okay. Oh, hello. All the magic missiles. Shield rod. $4. God, this song. Fucking. What a banger. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. dick. Alright. I don't think I need to go that way, do I? Let's see. I do not. Do 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 do. Save point? Yeah. Let's be honest, I needed it. Yeah, so what we call sake in Japan is nipponshu, and sake is any alcohol. Oh, I don't. That's the ring. I don't want that. I already got the Night Shield, so we don't need to go that way. Alright, so let's go get the, You've not had sake? Are you saying that you've not had any alcohol, or are you saying that you've not had what Americans call sake? That's the question. So if you're saying you've never had any alcohol, that's, you know, whatever. You don't have to. It's your choice. But if you've had alcohol but you've not had rice wine, I would recommend you try it. It's good. Just make sure you drink it warm or hot, not cold or room temperature. It's meant to be heated up. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Old Rocks. Not Old Rocks, what do you call it? Library again. Well, yeah, we can do Old Rocks first, actually, since I'm going to be coming out to Old Rocks. Well, like I said, I do recommend the rice wine. It goes really good with sushi. But then again, you know what else goes really well with sushi? Beer. Absolutely. Drink is meant to be enjoyed, right? Sapporo, yes, I love Sapporo. Sapporo is a Japanese beer. It's not like there's anything special. It's just a beer that's made in Japan. It's just really good. Love a Sapporo with your sushi, or rice wine, nipponshu. Yeah, it's crisp is a good way. Clean, right? Crisp and clean. Really good flavor if you like beer. Not everybody is into beer. Some people say that beer tastes like piss. Well, actually, I can't do this yet, but the warp is here, so works out for me. I just wonder how do they know what piss tastes like, right? I've never had alcoholic cider. Ross is really big on alcoholic cider, but I've never had it. I've only had like the kind of like cider you get at, like the grocery store in fall, you know. With some beers, they're right. Okay, yeah. I mean, okay, Pilsner is gross, but I wouldn't say that it tastes like piss because I've never tasted piss. Dip it in cider. Sweet wine, like Manischewitz wine? Well, you did say kosher, so yeah. Alright, this is where we need to be. I've never had Manischewitz wine. Or any kind of, like, sweet wine. Probably, like, the sweetest drink that I've had, not counting, like, cocktails and stuff, is probably champagne. Champagne's, like, way sweet. You homebrewed beer? You made some Schrader Brow? Was it good? Did it turn out alright? Fuck out of here. You too, fuck out of here. Boxes are so weird in the Saturn version. Oh. I was gonna walk away in shame there. Yeah. Moonshine is for when you want to get drunk real fucking fast. The weirdest thing about moonshine is that it doesn't really taste like alcohol. It doesn't really taste like anything. It's so ridiculously alcoholic that the moment it touches your tongue, all your taste buds go completely numb, so you can't really taste the alcohol, which is dangerous. Okay. That's cool. Alright. After my grandfather died, oh yeah, port is pretty sweet too, you're right. You're right, yeah. Sherry's sweet too, now come to think of it. After my grandfather died, they found this mason jar of mystery liquid in the basement. And they didn't know what it was. And my sister showed it to me. She said, like, what is this? I said, let me see. I take one whiff and I go, Chris, that's moonshine. Like, oh man. Hobbit-inspired beer. Like at the Green Dragon. Oh, right, X. Mead. I wouldn't know how to make that. Alright, what button is bat? I'm guessing it's, yeah, it's Y button. Alright. Okay, let me get out of this. Oh, I can't go from one form to another? Alright, and... Wing smash? Alright. Mist could perhaps pass. What's up, Sads? How's it going? Well, isn't that the idea of English beer? That you just drink a whole shit ton of it and not get fucked up? That's what English beer is all about, right? Oh god. Like, you're saying it's a Hobbit-inspired beer, but like... How do you think J.R.R. Tolkien could hang out at the pub all day drinking beer and not be a total alcoholic, right? It's because it's shit like because English beer is just like not that strong, you know. If you want a beer to be strong, go to Canada. The Canadian beer, that'll get you there faster, if that's the goal. But I agree with that, what Alice said and everything, that when it comes to imbibing in alcohol, it should be at the quality, not the quantity. God, I am never going to get used to that complete lack of animation and shifting forms. Alright, so there's the fairy. Alright, let's turn her on. Pause. Where is she? Did I not turn it on? Wrong button. Bro, what? I must have turned it off and then on or something. I don't know. Off and on. Dude, what the fuck? Where is my fairy? It says it's on. Oh, it's the fairy scroll. I'm dumb. Oh, that's dumb. Alright, my bad. I was going to the wrong thing. Fairy card. There we go. I was doing the wrong thing. Whatever she said. Oh, wrong thing. Alright, whoa. Alright, chill. Oh, give me a wing smash right now, please. Whoa, is that me or did that go way further than it should have? 28% alcoholic beer? I'd try it. I mean, I drink cocktails that are way more alcoholic than that, but beer is usually something that you want to be able to quaff, right? Oh, oh, good. Oh, I'm out. I bet that ectoplasm claps cheeks to see that. What a knob. Alright, might as well do the lower portion of the castle now. Remember one time, a certain someone in my family, who shall remain nameless, was mixing drinks, and they offered me a rum and coke, and I said sure. They made a rum and coke, and it was made with Bacardi 151, which is 75% alcohol. That is not the type of rum you use for rum and coke. So needless to say, after 2 of them, they don't make it anymore? Probably for the best. After 2 of those drinks, I was ossified. Ossified drunk. I'm like sitting there, it was a Thanksgiving. And I had my grandma next to me, and I was just sort of sitting there just observing everybody. And I'll tell you the 2 things that I remember that are funny. Oh, God. One was, there were all these kids there, my nephews, and, well, my nephew. This was before Nathan was born. And some of my former brother-in-law's nephews and nieces. And these kids, right? And they're dicking around with the Xbox, right? And I'm not really paying attention. Because I'm sitting there on the couch, trying to hold a conversation with my grandma, while just completely fucked up, ossified drunk from 2 drinks because it was 151 rum. So anyway, I'm like doing this, like I'll look over here for a while. All right, well, there's people over there. Now we're gonna look in this direction. Oh wow, yep, they're cooking. Now I'm gonna look in this direction. They're playing the Xbox, and then wait the fucking minute. I look over there and I see on the television the Playboy logo. And I'm like, ah! That's the noise I made, right? And my sister comes over like, what? And I'm like, look at the TV! I don't think the kids should be playing whatever that is. It's the Playboy logo. And she just goes over and like hits the disc eject thing on the Xbox. And it's like, now we told you, you're not supposed to play that game, you know. They had the Playboy game or whatever. Let's do this. God, that jank animation. So that's one thing that I remember. The other thing I remember is like sitting there and eventually deciding, not really deciding, but coming to the realization that I had to use the bathroom. And I'm like, where's the bathroom? And I'm making this concerted effort to sound, damn, like I'm not completely fucked up. My sister's like, oh, it's upstairs. And I'm like, I got this, right? So I stand up, and I quickly realize, just from the act of standing up, that I do not, in fact, got this. And I was in no condition to be doing stairs. So I, oh, my bad. I crawled up the stairs. Actually, no. I got up the stairs just fine. It was going down that was a problem. I think I did like a thing where I like slid down the So just make sure you know what's in your drink is all I'm saying. If somebody offers you a rum and coke, find out what kind of rum they're using before you drink 2 of them. Oh, here we go. Mother! Alucard? Is that you? I'm coming, Mother. I'll save you. No, Alucard. Stay away. Mother. It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life. No, I won't let this happen. It's too late. Just stay with me. Hear my last words to you. That's why my sister had it, Alice. Yes, Mother. Humans. You cannot live with them. You can only hate them. Do them harm. What? Theirs is such a hard lot. Release them from their pain. Begin with those who killed me. The dialogue's slightly different. No. It wasn't like this. Alucard, what's wrong? My mother never said such a thing. What do you mean? I am your mother. Do as I say. Free them. Kill them. No, you are not my mother. What kind of demon are you? Yo, Moogle, what's going on? Strong enough to break my spell, eh? I like that. You deserve worse than death for this demon. They retranslated this part. Then give it to me, little boy. Don't be shy. One of the easiest bosses in the game. Oh, okay, I didn't do that successfully. Wait. Nope. Yeah, got her. Okay. The hitboxes are so weird. Got her. Okay. Splat. Darling, I smell your blood. Your hunger. That strength. That beauty. You really are the son of Lord Dracula. Death in the dream world will send your soul wandering for eternity, demon. Yeah, Bacardi 151 wasn't actually good. There's the gold ring. I would never want to drink that now. Well, yeah, of course. This is a pretty one and done character here. Ugh. Alright, first let's do this, because I couldn't do this last time. Watch out. My destiny awaits, oh Prince. Oh, that damn bat. That prevented me from getting back on the boat quickly. There we go. Never mind me. There's the holy symbol, which is really a snorkel. An elixir, barely knew her. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for full map completion in this version. Because we already did like full map completion on PlayStation. And the fact that I can't bring up the map quickly. CastleVania Tip 2 through the tulips. Yo, what up, Taco? It's funny, you bring up Tiny Tim. We were just talking about beer. That man loved his beer. There's a life max up. And a knuckle duster. Dick. Dick, 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 Nickelodeon. Whoa, okay. Yeah, can you imagine getting drunk with him? Because he was a very funny dude. Tiny Tim. I remember one time he was on Howard Stern, and it was like maybe 2 minutes into the interview, and Howard just goes, "Okay, Tiny, how many beers have you had today?" "I've had 5 beers today. 5 different ones." And he starts talking about all the different beers he's had. The man didn't even have a driver's license because he knew if he was expected to drive, he wouldn't be able to drink beer constantly. Although he did get a DUI somehow at one point for he was driving one of those what do you call them, the golf carts at the airport. He got a DUI for that. There's a nunchaku. Oh god. I hope y'all like dithering. Get a DUI for jaywalking? I think they just call that public intoxication, which is a stupid charge that shouldn't exist. See, he hasn't jumped yet. Like, I think that public intoxication should only apply if it's like you've disturbed the peace in some way, right? But even then, it's just like it shouldn't be a charge. Oh my god! Just let me stand here, please. Oh god, I fucked it up. All right. And too bad. You know, my mom was saying something about that today. She was like, the male version of Karen is Kevin. And I'm just like, I just say Karen. I don't care. You know, like... Oh. Oh. I made reference to a Karen situation once. I just used Karen in that sense of like what everybody understands it to mean. And this guy got up my ass and he was like, it's a slur against women or something, right? You don't know what you're talking about and all this, right? So I just said, okay, Karen. Did they literally just overlay the English text on top of the Japanese? Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but basically what I was getting is that anybody can be a Karen. Just a dude Karen. Bro, GameStop is the absolute pits when it comes to dealing with that kind of shit. Well, hold on, I'm gonna do the rest of it. Oh. All the buttons being in different spots. I gotta get used to this shit. We're on stream number 2 and I still gotta get used to the button layout. You can't play a game for decades and then just remap it. It's all different. I can backdash faster than he can row. Do you even lift, bro? I think there's items down here somewhere. Watch out. No, there aren't. I guess just map completion that I don't really care about this time. Bro. Watching a bat pick up mushrooms by a waterfall. Nice, you know, that's how you know that it's a Sunday. There are so many things in video games that only sound weird when you say it out loud like that, you know? Have you ever seen a dog swim up a waterfall? Like, remember how to do it. Or just the fact that I don't actually know how to do it in this version. Because wasn't it like the triangle button? I'm thinking about this, like... How I get dog to swim in Saturn version. It was with triangle, but that's not a button on Saturn. And I'm pretty sure it was only used for... Dog just banged his head for some reason. Yo, I can't get him to swim. Alright, fuck it. Plug it. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. I don't know how to swim in this version. Thankfully, swimming with the wolf is never required. Yeah, you should go chasing waterfalls. I have no idea how to swim with the dog. So I'm thinking about it. Well, it was triangle on PlayStation. I'm like, but what else did triangle do? And I'm thinking, like, nothing, really. That was the only thing it was used for. Bro. Hey, EB. Oh. That's good. That's good. That was the first thing I was going to ask. I mean, I know we talked about it earlier, but... Alright, let's see where... Oh! Come on. Come on! You hoe. Stupid frogs. Alright. It shouldn't have went through it all if it was down, right? Like that's me. Here we go, here we go. I'm glad it's all worked out, though. Your badge is still there, you know? I still see one of the alerts. Here, since it was so sullied yesterday, let's celebrate Evie's subversary now. Oh my god, Evie, sub for 50 months. Can we get some emotes in the chat? Hype, 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 hype. Alright. See? It was sullied yesterday because you had been wrestling with it to go through, and then when it went through, we didn't get an alert until, like, even after it went through, we didn't get an alert until later, and it was like, come on. Yo, I bet this weapon tears up Cerberus. This new exclusive weapon. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, but that's the problem. I gotta be standing to use the special. Hold on. Really? Oh, the game's gonna be doing that to me? Oh, that don't work. Alright. Oh my god, easy bosses become hard because of bad programming. That's okay. Give me my health back. She didn't really need to heal me. Got it. Okay. Calm down, Mogul. This port is so freaking weird. We gotta go back to the garden and see what we didn't get to do there, because that's like a whole new area, you know? Alright, we don't have the demon to do that yet. Oh, no. Oh my god, look at that weird trailing effect that the Salem Witch has. That's different. It looked like there were two of her. Wait a minute, Alucard's trailing effect don't look jank on the Saturn. Why does the Salem Witches look like that? Oh, wait, I know I don't want that. Stupid Uko back. Still translated as Gremlin. Bro. I feel like Soul Steel does less damage in this version. There's a demon card. It still heals you just as much. Let's go to the garden now, since this is a warp, right? We'll come back and do the catacombs after. I want to go to the garden and see what else might be there that we missed. Since it's like a brand new exclusive to Sega Saturn. The unfortunate thing about warping is having to pause it and then press L to look at the map. Okay, no, that's the outer wall. Oh! I didn't mean to press the Xbox button. That brought Steam up for some reason. Steam, get out of my way. Okay, that's Castle Keep. That's all rocks. Okay. There we are. All right, that's the garden. And since I'm in the garden, I might as well like do some stuff near here, like the entrance. Watch out. Oh, that is not the button to be doing. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. I think this just goes back to the beginning. Yeah. Why can't I wing smash right now? Okay, wing smash actually goes... It just keeps going until you hit something? That's different. That's really different. So the wing smash just goes until you hit something. I'm flabbergasted. There is something up here, though. Oh. Oh god, is it dude from Clock Tower? Oh. Go back to Clock Tower. Some weird looking shit. What the fuck? Venus Mantrap? That was Audrey 3 right there. Oh no. Oh, it's just Corpse Suite. I thought it was an Allura Une. A boss? Bloody Tears? Skeleton Leader, huh? Do 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 do. Aw, he's already dead? That was easy. That was too easy. Cool version of Bloody Tears, though. So is that the whole garden area? Yeah, it is. And it looks like the other area we know is filled out. That's the prison. All right, so there was a new boss though. I wonder if there's a new boss there in the Upside Down. Guess we'll find out. Oh really? How come that's free? This attack. You notice it doesn't drain my magic at all? Oh. Oh, that's why I'm getting poisoned. There's like poison drops coming from the ceiling. Wait, he's coming at me with gardening shears, and then he reaches into his fucking overalls to grab a second pair of gardening shears to throw at me? Excuse me. Look! Baking soda? Why? What happened to the pair you had? They were too nice to throw? Weird shit. Oh wait, no, I wanted to, Okay. Oh god, alright, it's Y then. No, it's X? No. It is Y. I thought I hit Y. Come on. We should clip it then, really, to be honest with you. Why can't I wing smash? There we go. Whoa! Whoa! Dude, I'm out of control. Oh, dude. The wing smash, not only does it keep going, but it controls really weird. Yo. Saturn versions. Weird shit. Weird shit. Excuse you. Stand on the thing when I tell you to stand on the thing. Knob. Knob Johnson. Oh. Dude. Welcome back, AB. God, this Saturn version's so weird. Alright, here's the wolf thing. Whoa, okay. Power of wolf. Alright, there's a life max up. Symphony Night Bajang, yeah. I mean, there's cool shit, right? But at the same time, it's just... If you've ever played this PlayStation version, you go into this version and you just... Nothing behaves the way that it should. Oh, say I can't even dive properly. There we go. I used to do this as a kid. I used to see how long I can stay in the air in these zombie rooms. So... I still got it. Alright. Oh. I know we gotta do the catacombs, but I'm at this some other stuff in the area. I'll make my way back there eventually. Let's go up in here. Oh god! The bad controls, what? Get up in there. Do 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 do. I really do appreciate the new music that's in this. Actually, a double holy water placement, and then, hold on. Oh, but I fucked it up. And then one of these. That should kill almost anything. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you for the clip. That was funny. Like, why would he... I don't understand that enemy. It's funny, though. Go back to Clock Tower, you big bitch. "75 years is not old for a cock." Alright. Thank you. Do I actually want to equip that? I just realized I never put the Moonstone on, and yeah, we want that Moonstone. It may not be a Ring of Varda, but it's pretty good. I don't think I can get Ring of Varda in this version because I don't have a clear save. Like, the game's locked behind. Unless they changed it, but I'm not going to try to farm out one, not knowing that it might not spawn. Because you need to be on clear save. It's like, it's an item that's so ridiculously powerful that it's stuck behind New Game Plus. I mean, you guys saw when I did it in the PlayStation version with 2 Ring of Vardas and 2 Chrysogrins. Oh, you know what? I could do this right now. So go through as the dude, right? Right. Well, I can't go through as Mist, really, but go through as the Bat. And the Doggo. Come on, Doggo. Oh, my God. Did that do it? Yeah, it did. Alright. There's the Jewel Sword. The family jewels! Let me just see if there's anything else in this vicinity that I want to do. Make that make sense. I mean... Yeah, there's one thing. Like I said, we're not doing full map completion this time, but... So we might not get, like, the very special ending where Maria gets her cheeks clapped, but... Top 10 boners! Snarp, snarp. Oh my god, I keep trying to press the button that does that on PlayStation. Actually, I think I can get up there with that. Yeah, I don't need the bat to get up there. Just double jump. If you know how to bounce off the candle. Alright, let's go back to underground.
Make me take here for Cinemaskers Tip 10 bonus. Snap, 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 snap.
Alright, where did that bring me? Oh, exactly where I need to go. Nice. Very cool. Oh my god, you sir are an ass. Alright, hold on. Alright, she done. Shiitake. Please eat some shit. That's fine. This is fine. Shiitake. Shit take mushrooms, man. Karma coin, combat knife. Alright. I'll do the demon thing on the way out. Well, actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't want to do this yet. Because I don't have Echo of Bat. Why go there if I don't have Echo of Bat? I'll just have to come back.
So I'm gonna give that cat a comb.
The only thing is I don't remember exactly where Echo of Bat is. I just remember that I'll need it in there. To get the other ring, the silver ring. But since I'm here... Damn it. No, I did it right. Okay. Okay. There he is. Exactly. I forget where Echo of Bat actually is. So I'm gonna save the catacombs for after we get it. So I got Power of Wolf. But I didn't get Echo of Bat. Alright, dude, do your thing. Moogle's been trying his whole life. Yeah, I know. The big titty plant girl's too dangerous for me to give her the chance to show her titties. There's the Ring of Ares. A turkey. A whole bunch of peanuts and a Power of Sire. Hey, Terrorglaive. Which part don't you remember? Oh shit, right. That's the only way to get that button open is with the devil or demon familiar. And of course if you're on PlayStation there's only one of them, so the other one's exclusive to Saturn and PSP. Whole bunch of penis? I mean, that's not what I said, but I mean, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a mistranslation this whole time. Alright, so... Hold on, let me make a plan here where we're actually gonna go. Go up to Chapel, and... I don't have Spike Breaker, so no. I'll wait on that. Oh, All Rocks! We gotta do All Rocks. Yeah. Wait, so why am I going this way? I wanted to do the button press thing, but... The PSP version, had the 2 extra familiars from the Saturn version, but either way, you need either the devil or the demon to open that. It was the only way to open that in both castles. Let's go do all rocks. Oh, really? Clear all this shit out. I heard him die, too. That was funny. He died. What a schmuck. A whole lot of penis. And a power of sire. No. Close, but no. Alright, it'll be the next one then. I'm just saying the L button isn't being used. That could have been the button to bring up the map. Unless it's used for something and I'm not aware of it. You didn't like it at first? Interesting. Most people kind of fall in love with it quickly, but... maybe if you go into it expecting something completely different, you know? Bro. That's the item hand? Oh, okay. Oh. That was my bad. God, the animation is so bad in the Saturn version. Yeah, here we go. What's up, dude? I got a Bacillard. Oh, no. Excuse you, I want that friggin' S-Stock. Game Boy Advance version of this. It could probably be done with some toned down sprite animation for Alucard specifically. That's an iron roll. Wait, I always wondered what this sounds like in Japanese. Let me see. Oh, wrong button. I don't know what he said, but there you go. Alright, let's fight all rocks. I landed in front of him, but he's got this longness. No, I'm invincible when I'm doing this, sorry. Alright, phase 2. Watch out. Bro. My bad. Oof. Dick. I don't know. They can't. The Saturn doesn't do transparencies all that well, so some of the effects are a little off. The difficulties that I'm having are are mostly due to not so much the Saturn, just me not being used to the button layout being different. Well, the fire effects are redrawn. I don't know why they redrew the fire effects, but they did. And is that Echo? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. But I actually like the way they look. It's off in the sense that it's not what we're used to. But I kind of like the way, like, look at the holy water. Like, that's different. Right? It's different. I kind of like it, though. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like it. The wing smash mechanics are way different. It just keeps going. Look at this. It doesn't stop until you hit something. And you can... like, what? Like, you could wing smash for that long? Excuse me? I'm used to chaining them. Aw, man, they did this in, like, a month, I think, right? Yeah, it would go, like, a screen and a half. Alright. There's my dude. There's the sword card. Is this... Oh, wait, they moved... Okay, so this wasn't the sword card in the original game. Because there's a few extra familiars. I'm like, why is the sword card here? It's in Ulrox's quarters, but it's not in this room. So I'm like, wait a minute, what? Alright, let me turn him on, because he's my favorite. I'm like, wait, it's because there's different ones. There's two new familiars. Whatever that meant. Okay. Yeah, the wing smash is kind of crazy. And you have way more control over the up and down to the point where you press down and you can go like way down and go way up. It's kind of wide. Here, I'll demonstrate since this is a pretty wide open area. Look at that. Look at that. Up we go. Oh. That's wild. Art max up. Hold on. Just use magic because hitboxes are so different. Let's make it the shine spot, pretty much. So that's Sprite. Okay, that's the other fairy. Let me show her off since you guys wouldn't have seen her. The only... she's no different from the regular fairy. She's a different color and she has a different voice. And the conceit was that the Sprite and and I think the other one's the devil is... well, it says Pixie. They were voiced by Japanese celebrities. She's green instead of blue. I heard her Alucard. It's the only word that I understood. I heard her say avocado. But yeah, that's the Pixie or Sprite or whatever you want to call her. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna stick to the sword though. And she's voiced by some Japanese celebrity. I don't know who it is though. But if you're playing the PSP game, do not, I repeat, do not go into the succubus battle with either of the Saturn exclusive, the Saturn exclusive familiars out. It will crash the game. For whatever reason, the PSP version will just completely crash if you bring either the Pixie or the Devil into the succubus fight. Because I found out about that in a forum about emulation of the PSP version of this game, and people were talking about that, and they were like, "No, that crashes on a regular PSP as well." Most crashes are oddly specific. That's why they escape. You know what I mean? Oh. Because if it was something that wasn't weird and specific like that, they would have found it. Oh, not bad. It's probably something that would be really easy to fix. But they never found it when they were testing. Oh. You know how many times when I was working on Sanctus Mortem for Tanya for testing? Because none of our testers would actually do the actual job. That I would find a way to crash it or make the game do some fuck shit that would eventually render it unplayable. And Tanya would be like, how the fuck did you do that? And I'd tell her what I did, and she's like, no one would do that. And I'm like, well, I did it. It's exactly like the Magic Tomato. Like, nobody understands how things like that work, except for the fact that if you remove things from a game, it tends to have a cascading effect. It's like a domino effect. Yeah, but Paper Mario, you're doing it by design, really. No, I'm gonna go to Catacombs. I think it would be the next one. Oh. Yo, playing this game with Saturn controller. It was weird. Yeah, so it's like a instead of a magic tomato, it's like a poison tomato. Don't bring the tomato into this room or everything blows up. Oh no, that's entrance. Alright, it'll probably be the next one then. You do kind of go in a big old counterclockwise thing around the castle. I should have realized the door was on the wrong side. Here we go. Bro, oh, what? Excuse you, Alucard, thank you. Do the thing I tell you to do. He's like, no, I'd rather be on fire spinning. That was my fault, my fault, my fault. Alright. When Mario dies, it sounds horrifying. Oh no. I've heard mostly positive things about the guy who played Mario. I don't know if he's like the official new Mario guy for like, or if he just worked on just this one game, you know? But, by the way, that little pause there, that was normal. That happens even on PlayStation. It has something to do with the song loading. Usually when Mario dies, when Charles Martin, he would just go, oh no! You know, like... Maybe. That's Bloodstone. I don't think I need that, but let me check. No, I don't really use it that often. That's for Dark Metamorphosis. I don't really... Why'd use Dark Metamorphosis if I have Soul Steel, right? You're like, oh, you know. But yeah, I wonder if this guy's gonna be like the Mario guy. Oh my god, look at their... Why did they go spinning? They're like just like as bad as the dolls. Remember when the dolls spun around instead of falling apart? Why do they spin? Spin to win, huh? Hold on. Okay. It doesn't hit the skeleton now. Alright. That's actually, it looks like that's a glitch that they fixed. Alright. I don't know why the song reloaded there. Oh no. This is gonna suck. Cool, cool, cool. That guy's not dead, is he? Now he is. Alright, I expected this room to look really whack on Saturn, but it looks cool. It's a bit brighter, though. Why don't I use holy water? I keep hitting the wrong button there. I keep hitting X instead of Y. Ballroom mask. It's true. There's some bosses that are not nearly as, Ice Brand? Okay, I might want to use that, actually. This sword has such a bad hitbox. When did I get beer? Cold beer. I'm glad it's cold. Alright, oh, the effect is completely different. That's still garbage. Okay. Hey, June. I've heard the PSP version is more like... It works for some people, but not for others, which is not great. Hold on. This is the Saturn version, which is jank as shit. Oh, God. Got him. Okay. But I would agree that that's the definitive version. Yeah. From my understanding with CastleVania Requiem, Sony don't want to let go of the license, but who knows. Nocturne card? Wait a minute, what? What's a Nocturne card? This room is empty in PlayStation. Song lyrics of Nocturne, use. What do you mean, use? I'd have to put it... Hold on, let me save this because I might be wasting this item, but... I put it here? How is it a use item if it doesn't show up here? Do I put it here? It says use, but I might be mistranslation. Oh god, the ice effect is so weird. The Doom review was awesome. I mean, well, I told you what I thought of the beta version, so to speak. Wrong way. Well, right way, but I want to go the other way first. A really good armor this way. At least there should be. I don't know what a Nocturne card is, though. It says use, but it's equipped to as accessory. There we go, walk armor. I'm probably going to want to just equip that. It's the best armor in the game. Even better than God's Garb if you have full map completion, which I'm not going for full map completion. So if I happen to catch God's Garb lying around, I'll grab it. Oh, that was embarrassing. Alright. The Doom review's awesome. By the way, I sent you, like the first 3 pages or so of my story. I know you never said anything about it. The Glans Falloon. Just a massive dicks. And I said mass of dicks, not massive dicks. Oh, the hitbox on that is different. Okay, well, all the hitboxes are different. Ah, we got it. Ooh. Blast processing. Are you saying I don't know dick? That should be like the new version of You Don't Know Jack, is You Don't Know Dick. That episode was insane. It was they could have just called that episode Sex and Violence, because that's all that was in that episode. Okay, so they kept the Tolkien references from the PlayStation version. Because that says Mormeagle. I don't know, actually, what is more... Okay, I gotta look into this, because we already explained all the Tolkien stuff, but I'm actually really curious, what is the Mormeagle called in the original Japanese? Because I don't think it would be named after anything from the Silmarillion. Let me look this up. Symphony of the Night, Mormeagle. Found it. So in Japan, it's the Holy Buster. Which actually, that's a kind of a terrible name because that would suggest that it's a holy sword when it's a dark sword. Mormeagle makes a lot of sense, but only if you've read The Children of Húrin would you know what the fuck that means. But I think that the fan translators just copied everything over from PlayStation in terms of item names. Yeah, the Holy Nut. Oh god. So I think the other references like Chrysogrum, Fist of Tulkas, Ring of Varda are probably all the same. But actually, well, all right. While we're doing that, let's look into what those were supposed to be called before somebody did. Okay, so Fist of Tulkas. Let's look up that one. Fist of Tulkas. Here it is. So in Japan, it is called Orichalcum. That makes sense. Ring of Varda. Let's look at that one. Ring of Varda. Skull Ring. And Chrysogrim is an interesting one because I know that it's called Valmanwe in Japanese. But only in certain games. In Symphony of the Night, it was Chrysogrimu, which is... So that was the sole reference to Silmarillion. But in later games, it was Valmanwe. Except for Lords of Shadows 2. Yeah, I really like the all the personal touches you put into it. Legion was cool, but also that episode was fucking bonkers. Right? It was just like, let's just do this horrible violence and all this action, and then they just kept cutting out to like Hector and what's her name banging? What's her name? Starts with an L, I think. Not Lisa. No. Yo, why can't I think of her name? Oh, right. Lenore, just like Bill's ex-wife from King of the Hill. Lenore. 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 She was a fun character. Oh, but did you read what I sent you? Or if you haven't, of course, that's cool. If you haven't had the chance, but I'm just curious. Oh, I loved your review. I really did. The Marble Madness story that you told in there, it might not have anything to do with Doom, but it did help to illustrate like what your life was like when you were a young June lit. And I think that the Marble Madness, oh god, the slimes are flashing. The Marble Madness / Marble Magic story is so iconic that we should try to, like, maybe I could Photoshop the title screen for Marble Madness to say Marble Magic. I think that would be fun. Oh god, this looks weird. All right, let me do this. All right, here we go. Wait, what button? What button is the? Oh no, this is gonna be weird. Okay, it's the R button. Wait, so is R also how I will swim with the dog? Oh god, it looks so weird. It lingers. It's actually better in this version because of how long it lingers. Alright, here we are. If you think it looks awful, you should try playing it, because, oh my god, that death animation is never gonna not be funny. The enemy patterns are all way off. Whoa! Ugh. Okay. Get out of here. Bother me. That's why I'm playing it partly as a curiosity, but partly because I never have and I figured I should. Right? The only reason I'm not also... There's a spike breaker. The only reason I'm not also including the PSP version is because because of everything I've read... Oh, wait. I can... Hold on. Put that in. Everything I've read about the emulation is it might work. Maybe it'll work, right? I don't want to take that chance. I want to hear that it's like fixed completely before I try to stream it or let's play the PSP version. It could be something that's kind of eluding them, like the Pokemon XY thing for Citra. It took them a long time to even figure out what the issue even was. I mean, once they figured out what it was, it didn't take them too long to actually address it. But it was just this really weird thing that was assumed at the time to be a form of copy protection. Just turned out it was just Nintendo did something weird for very little purpose. Alright, even though this armor is technically better, I'm going to put the walk armor back on because the walk armor... Well, no, now it's better now. It's just not better for intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, because it's emulation within emulation. And that's always kind of tough to do. It would be nice if at any point they had released... What the fuck am I hearing? Did this guy do something? Does the large slime have some cool attack that I'm unaware of? Oh, no, we don't want that. Let me look at the map. This is the most jank thing. Look how long it takes to bring up the menu, and then you gotta press L to bring up the map. Yeah, we're done here. Okay. You press L again, and then unpause it, and that takes a while, too. I heard you like emulation, so I put an emulator in your emulator so you could pirate a game while pirating a game. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I did that as like Matthew McConaughey. It didn't make no sense. I'm hearing they're making some pretty big strides with PS4 emulation. Yeah. Yeah, that meme was supposed to be Exhibit, and I just became Matthew McConaughey for some reason. Alright. Emulatorception. Alright, we'll go up to the chapel now. Stop. Bro. Oh! CastleVania with a fighting game controller because it's a Saturn game. Yo, dog. I heard you like CastleVania. Now I want that meme to be Matthew McConaughey. It's probably faster to go out and look and see where the fuck I am. Maybe not. CD's nuts. Alright. No. Alright. It just takes so long to bring the damn map up. Considering that's on the right side of the castle, it'll take me more than one. Careful with that meme. It's an antique. Here, let me see. Oh, that's the garden. I went one too far, but that's okay. We'll come from here. The fact that the garden even exists is crazy. Alright, here we go. Oh. The PS3 had a lot of processors, too. Those cell processors. Crazy shit. Weird, wild stuff. Alright, but on the real though, June, did you read what I sent you or not? 'Cause it's okay if you hadn't. I just wondering if you had. So I figured since you shared the Doom review with me early, I kind of owed you something there. Oh god! That is the buttons you press on PlayStation. Watch out. I think they learned their lesson. I also think that part of it is that Ken Kutaragi doesn't... I don't think he works for Sony anymore, does he? Oh, shit. I don't think that Ken Kutaragi... Because that guy was a maniac. He might have, like, created the whole PlayStation brand and everything, but when he got to the PS3, the dude was wilding out. He's retired? Yeah, I figured. I mean, the weird shit that he was saying about what the PS3 can do, well, it was just weird shit. Oh. Oh! Dude, really? Ugh. It's so weird that you can't be moving vertically while you turn into a bat. Hey, what's up? It's me, Brad. I can't believe my stomp wasn't enough there. Ugh. I think console makers have figured out that the closer your console is to a PC, in terms of its architecture, the easier it is for people to make games for it. Like, that seems like a real duh. But tell the people who made the PS3, the Saturn, and the what is it, the other one, the fucking Atari Jaguar. Oh god, that was some weird shit. That was embarrassing. I told you guys, the jumping just feels weird in Saturn version. Oh, that was my fault. I was trying to be fancy. Oh, come on, I can't do that? Hold on. Oh, I know I can do that. I'm OD. Now I gotta wait for that to disappear, though. But then why would console exist? I mean, yeah, you know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. So you can hook it up to your TV, sit on your couch with your controller resting on your stomach, and play a video game that way. That's why consoles exist. Oh. Hey, Ed, how's it going? That janky movement actually worked out in my favor there. Whoa, hello. Oh, come on. That's just not cricket. Ball-tastic. Has the quality of many balls. Oh, my bad. Mystic Pendant. Oh, way to not press the right button. Magic Meat Missile. The Spam Daggers. The Satchel Berries. Merge the Man-Junk layers. The Ankh of Life. Cause I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. Cause I'm TNT. Custard Launcher, yeah, of course. Custard Launcher in the goo box. The worst euphemism I ever heard. Is it me or does Bat Transformation take significantly less magic? I actually do want to pop into the Coliseum real quick. I didn't invent that. I didn't invent that. That was like on like fugly.com or some shit. Oh god. Bro, the jank. I can't believe they jump through walls in this version. That's the Tengu. Alright. I'll show you guys the Tengu. More Tengu, please. I have no idea what you're saying, but I'm sure it's very funny. Another Japanese celebrity. Not quite that gross. More just like shitty sophomore humor than gross out stuff. That's the Tengu. The Tengu behaves exactly as, or devil, or what do you want to call him, exactly as the demon does. Oh, that's rude. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh man, that was really gross. Yeah. Kinda. E-Bombs was actually... No, not really. Because E-Bombs World was more just like, here's a bunch of stolen content. Here's a bunch of shit we took from around the internet and put our watermark on it and pretended like we made it. They're still like that. If you could believe it, E-Bombs World is still around, and it still sucks. Oh! At least with Facebook Reels, they steal it from other Reels. They just make a clone account, right? E-Bombs would just take shit from other websites. I'm gonna need to put the spike breaker on now. I know, right? You're like, what? Yeah, E-bomb, like, if you ever see that E-bombs World watermark on something, you're like, wow, I wonder who really made it. Maria. Tijo, did you find Richter? I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont. Really? So he is here. But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle. That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now. We're gonna find out if you fight her in this version. In the PSP version, there's like a fight with Maria. That's not in PlayStation, so it's either something they made up for the PSP version, or it's from this game. I must go now. My people need me. Oh god, something awful. I used to visit that website. I never fucked with the forums there, though. Whoa, watch out. Once the site just became a big jerk-off for the forums, I just stopped looking at it. But looking back on something awful, oh god, that was some cringe shit. So I'm just going to Castle Center to catch the warp there, which I will take to Ulrock's, because that's near the clock room. And we'll get the holy glasses there. Oh god, watch out. He turned out to be so much more awful than anybody could have guessed. That low-tax dude. Like, every time you learned something new about him, it was like, wow, this is just another pile of awful on this shit heap of a person. He was. He was the in something awful. That made no sense. Pretend I said something witty instead of that. That was bad. You know what? Don't even pretend I said something witty. Pretend I said nothing at all. Let's just go with what Evie said, because that was way better. Low-tax owned the site, something awful, and he was a piece of shit. That's all you need to know. Wait, doing that gives me iframes in this version? That's... Oh my god, it does. I can't believe that. That's... Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Good night. Oh my god. Alucard. Do the thing. I mean, just the fact that he would rather do what he did than pay child support, that tells you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Oh. That Slenderman shit will never not be completely confusing to me. Wait, did I ever get the... That might be later, actually. I don't know. Oh, no, this is it. The Talaria thing. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait. Oh, God. Oh, I pressed it in time? Really? All right. There we go. Now Jennifer Connelly's now out of time. I remember back in the day, people wanted me to play one of those like Slenderman games. And I played it, and it was stupid. It was stupid. There's nothing else to say. I was gonna say it was stupid, trash or whatever. No, it was stupid. You just stop right there. It was dumb. And then people got like really mad on the fact that I wasn't scared by it. And they were telling me that if I'm not scared, I'm playing it wrong. All right, let's see if the Maria fights in this version. Alucard. That voice. Maria. I'm sorry. You were right. Okay, we don't fight her in this version. He was joined forces with the enemy. So it was a Belmont after all. But someone must be controlling him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Richter. But he must be stopped. Yes, but can you? Oh, maybe. Then for all our sakes, show me that you will. Okay, we do fight her in this version, so this is where the origin of this fight comes from. I don't really know her patterns. I've only ever fought her in the PSP version. Oh god, this music. Why is she throwing daggers instead of birds? I'm staying away from that. Alright. I didn't know what it was gonna be. Oh god. Just in case I die. Whoa, get out of there. My spells aren't working. That's why I saved it. My spells weren't working. Get out of there. There we go. Alright. This is weird. I don't even think a fight was like this in the PSP. She was OP back in Rondo. You saw how fast I beat Dracula. Nope. Oh god, that was that one. I'm out. I won. Alright. There we go. Weird. You're stronger than I am. You can save Richter.
リヒターを助けてあげて。
Will you? Please.
その保証はできん。
I can't promise that.
だが、
But I
必ず
will
奴を止め
stop
てみ
it.
せる。
それも仕方ない。
If it must be that way.
そうだ
Here, I found these.
これを持っていって
Take them.
これは
And these are?
身につけていれば
If you wear
邪
them,
悪な幻を
you
見
can
破
see
ること
beyond
ができるはずよ。
illusions.
そうか。
Thank you.
では奴が死な
I
ず
go
に
to
済む
find Richter.
祈ってい
Stay
ればいい。
and pray for him. The song's cool, though. Damn it. So, going back to the story about Slenderman, though, so the Slender game was dumb, and I wasn't scared, right? And they're telling me, like, oh, but you need to do it properly. You need to play it at, like, 3 a.m. with headphones on and the lights off and all this bullshit. And I'm just like, oh, my God. But if I do that now, like, there's no surprises. I've already played the game, right? So, my sister was over here once, and it was really late, and I had her play it. And I didn't tell her what it was. I just said, it's this game you gotta play. And I'm gonna record you playing it. And, of course, she wasn't scared by it either. And the thing is, she's a huge wuss. She's scared of everything. Like, you know. She don't handle horror like I do, you know? So, she said it was lame. And I told her, I said, there are people on YouTube that are saying this is the scariest game ever made. And then she goes, what? Duke Nukem was scarier than that shit. You ain't wrong. I mean, you're wrong, but you ain't incorrect. Alright. Bro. The Slenderman thing started out stupid and then got worse and then got, yeah, like you said, way out of hand. It was dumb. It was, what it really was it was a forced meme. They were trying to force a meme. Oh, there we go. Oh. No, anybody will tell you, you can't really force a meme. Oh man, I picked up a clock. I didn't even realize that. Sorry, whatever. It's whatever. I'm just gonna stop at the save point at the top of the wall here. Ed, that's too funny. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. They did. They did force the meme, you're right. But it... I could say it didn't really work, but I guess it kind of did, but... But it wasn't good because, you know what I mean? Like, it was a bad meme. Sad dog. Alright, guys. I might as well leave this controller plugged in because I'll be using it for fighting games tomorrow. I haven't made a schedule, but I have the... We're gonna go with the schedule anyway. Guys, I'm going to go to the schedule. We're going to do a raid in a little while. I'll be streaming The Sopranos on Discord, so if you want to watch that with us, you're more than welcome to. But please stick around through the raid. Don't go anywhere just yet. Here's what's going on. So tomorrow we'll be playing Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of the Superheroes, which I'm going to be playing on the Dreamcast. I got the Dreamcast emulator and the fighting game controller to behave with each other, so that's why I'm playing the Dreamcast version. So that's tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday night, we got more of Blasphemous 2 for Steam. Wednesday afternoon, more of Doom Eternal, also for Steam. Thursday night, we're going to be starting a new game. We're going to start Energy Breaker on the SNES. Friday afternoon, starting another game. We're going to start Ultima Quest of the Avatar on the NES. Saturday night, more of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for Switch. And then Sunday night, a week from today, more of CastleVania, Nocturne in the Moonlight, or Symphony Night, whichever you prefer, which I'm playing on the Saturn, for better or for worse. Mostly for worse. But anyway, guys, yeah, we just watched BoJack. We just got done watching it last week. That's why we're switching to Sopranos. Let's go over here and see who we have online that we could raid. I gotta raid Zophar. He's playing Phantasy Star 2. I want to see if he's suffering yet. I gotta know if he's suffering yet. Everybody says this game is so good, but it's not. Let's do it. Alright, guys. Oh, there is your raid call. Copy that, paste it as we enter the Zophar stream. He is playing Phantasy Star 2, also known as the one Phantasy Star game that I really don't like. I'm just curious to see if he is suffering yet. I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys tomorrow for fighting games and all that. Oh, music appreciation. We're going to do Creedence Clearwater Revival. See you then.